What's up, everybody? We are back. John Delarose here, delarose.com. That's DELARROZ.com. Coming back at you with another episode of Symbiote Spider-Man. I read the first 2 volumes, and I didn't read the King in Black version, which is going to be part of that event, I guess. But I'm not getting that trade because it's going to be in the omnibus of King in Black, and so I'm just going to read it then. But these are really disconnected storylines, and this comes back to like the black costume era when Spider-Man was really fun back in like issue 200 and I think it was 80, somewhere around there. And Peter David just picks it up and tells these stories like that exist, quote, in between that era. And he just does wacky, wild Peter David stuff. And you see the Crossroads and you see the Hulk on the cover. Well, that was the Hulk of that era. That was before Peter David took it over. Bill Mantlo was doing a Hulk volume called Crossroads. So it's a reference to that. And you get a lot of just like cool continuity stuff that like happens in between. And this was just a ton of fun again. I really enjoyed the first one. It's got Greg Land's art. Now, Greg Land is, of course, got a little controversy. He's accused of tracing, especially like interesting things. But you know what? It looks pretty good. So what can you do? So this storyline's pretty interesting. This is a magical one. So like the last one was a magical Doctor Strange adventure. The first one wasn't. And we're getting more into that, where it's a magical Doctor Strange adventure. And here's Spider-Man dealing with the Chameleon at first. Peter David likes to open in this kind of action. Yeah, I mean, Greg Land's little faces and all that can look a little goofy, but, it works pretty well. So, and there's like this like Stone of the Norns or something like that everybody's after it. Spider-Man's keeping it, and Black Cat's trying to rescue it, and they're trying to get it on behalf of, I believe it's the Enchantress. No, it's Carnilla, the Norn Queen, when she shows up. All right. And then, of course, this ends up this wacky, like, multi-dimensional adventure because of this sort of deal. The Hulk shows up here. Beautiful Black Cat drawing right here. I don't know. You always have me when you got Black Cat like this. This makes me happy to visually makes me happy in more ways than one. Yeah, there's another visually makes me happy Black Cat. All right. So they go to Doctor Strange to like go into reality. So the Hulk is in theory supposed to be in this Crossroads dimension here, and out there. And so you can read that by Bill Mantlo. That's such a good storyline of the Hulk. And you get the Symbiote versus Hulk, which is always fun. It's just like, it's fun. It's like, this really doesn't add to the mythos of Spider-Man and all that. He ends up in Jack Kirby's Devil Dinosaur and Moon Boy world for a bit. As they're traveling across worlds, trying to get this all dialed in and make sure that Norn Queen doesn't take over reality, basically. And some more fun Black Cat drawings. Can't complain about that, guys. Really can't. We got they end up with the Eternals. I'm gonna guess this was like part of the Eternals build-up movie time because they were featuring those characters. And then they end up, there's a Deus Ex Machina where Odin shows up and just wrecks face. And then they all kind of win and then go back to their reality. So that's that. Simple story. I read it quick. The art's okay. You're getting what you get with Greg Land. And, I kind of like it. Not going to lie. So fun stuff. This is Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads. And this is probably the second best one out of the Symbiote Spider-Mans I've read so far. I like the first one, I think, first. Because it was just kind of fresh to go back to that era again. This one was a little better than the last alternate reality one that I read. So fun stuff. I like the crossover with Hulk too. And 8 out of 10. Just a nice, clean, fun read. I wish there was more of that. All right. Hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this. Leave a comment down below. And we'll be back soon.